Welcome back to News Geelong as we continue with the latest happenings from around our great city. The Australian Defence Medal was established to recognise Australian Defence Force regular and reserve personnel who have demonstrated their commitment and contribution to our nation. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II approved the regulations and letters patent for the medal on March 20, 2006. This week, the Honourable Senator Michael Ronaldson, Senator for Victoria, made an ADF medal presentation in Geelong, as Eliza Houghton reports.
We're down here at Liberal House Geelong, where Lynn Lomas is about to be awarded the Australian Defence Force Medal for her time served in the Australian Defence Force. Can you tell us what this Australian Defence Force Medal represents?
Well, this is a medal that has been given to people post-1945, effectively, who have served the country for more than 4 years, who have been or enlisted reservists, and it is a magnificent medal, and it recognises service. I think we are very, very lucky in this country to have had people like Lynn and many before her, and hopefully many after her, who are committed to serving a very grateful nation, and this medal recognises that service.
Congratulations on this medal. Can you tell us a bit about your history in the Australian Defence Force?
I was in the Navy for 6 years, at HMAS Cerberus for 4 years, and then at HMAS Watson's Bay for 2 years.
And what does it feel like to get an award like this?
Proud. I'm really proud because I've got this to pass on to my daughter, and I'll be really proud to be able to march in Anzac Day.
Now, what is the significance of an award like this, especially to one of our Geelong locals?
Look, it's a very exciting day for Lynn, and it's a great achievement. 6 years of service is an incredible contribution to the nation. Lynn spent 4 years on HMAS Cerberus and then 2 years on HMAS Watson. And in fact, my father spent time in the Navy on HMAS Watson as well, and in Watson's Bay in Sydney, and it meant so much to him. And I know for anyone who gives this sort of service how important it is.
Eliza Houghton at Liberal House for News Geelong.
Thank you very much, Eliza. Victorian and Geelong-based clothing company Cotton On will be backed by the federal and state government's GIF program to expand its Geelong operations that will create 300 new jobs over the next 3 years. The grant will go towards capital works required to expand Cotton On's global head office in North Geelong and relocate its distribution facilities to Lara, as Andria Cozza reports.
Premier John Brumby visited the offices of Cotton On here in Geelong to announce further funding for the expansion of the local business.
Cotton On is such a successful company now, and you're also good at what you do, is there are lots of places around the world that are offering this company lots of money to go somewhere else. And we want the company to stay here in Geelong. We want the company to employ more people here in Geelong. So this grant, $750,000, is designed to do that.
It is a great day, and it's not many times that you get the opportunity to stand up and make an announcement which is about 300 new jobs within our city of Geelong. That is a very special day indeed, and these are fantastic jobs.
Premier John Brumby, how will the funding contribute to Cotton On?
Well, essentially this is an incentive payment to Cotton On, and they're putting in around $3 million. We're providing them with $750,000, so they'll invest that in expansion here, and in return they'll be employing something like 300 additional people over the next 3 years. So it's a help with their investment. In turn, that means they can employ more people. The result's a great win for the people of Geelong.
Look, the grant announced today was basically a recognition that the company and the government have been able to work together as partners to make sure that we establish our global headquarters here in Geelong. The flow on for that is that local Geelong people get the opportunity to come and work for a global retailer. We keep jobs in Geelong. We basically put money back into the economy of Geelong by employing local people and attracting people from around the state as well as Geelong. So I think it's a fantastic opportunity for a local company to really establish its roots in the place where it started.
Andria Cozza, News Geelong.
Thank you, Andrea. And to note, the Geelong Investment and Innovation Fund, GIF, is a partnership between the Commonwealth and Victorian governments and Ford Australia and was launched in 2007. The City of Greater Geelong is presenting 4 free animal education workshops this week with renowned animal training specialists Craig and Tracy Murray. The workshops are directed to specially teach residents how to understand and solve their pet problems, learning about basic dog psychology, using motivators other than food, and what will and won't diffuse a potentially dangerous situation. Eliza Houghton reports.
Down here with Boss and Derek for the free Geelong City Council pet workshops down here at Belmont Common. Now, can you tell us why you've brought Boss down here today?
Because he's only a pup and he needs to learn a bit of obedience, and so do I. He gets away with a bit too much, I think. So.
And how old is he?
6 months old.
And what types of things are you going to hopefully get out of this training session?
To be able to interact with dogs and people as well. We have got no kids at home, so I want young kids and adults, so he can be more relaxed, like he is now. Actually, it's surprising.
Yeah, it's good. He's used to me and Noel.
Down here for Council's being really proactive, and they've invited us to come and hold a series of workshops on both dog and cat ownership so that we can help the community with any problems they may have, and also to talk about responsible pet ownership.
Why do you think it's important for owners to really be proactive and train their animals?
I think it's the same as when we all have our children. As mothers, we bring home the new child and we don't get given a rule book. We're here to give pet owners some constructive criticism, some good points on how to have a healthy relationship with our pets, because today councils deal with a lot of barking issues, a lot of dog attack situations in the community. So a lot of those sorts of issues can be prevented if we just look at our relationships and get a little bit of balance happening.
The council developed a domestic animal management plan about 2 years ago. We're in the 3rd stage of it now, and one of the things is about educating people about being responsible pet owners. So this was our way of doing that, is by having these free workshops for the community and also offering microchipping service for people as well at a very reasonable rate of $15, because it's very important for people to have their animals microchipped so that if they get lost, they can get returned home. So, yeah.
Carry on. You can just start working. Eliza Houghton and Boss for News Geelong. Good.
Thanks very much, Eliza, and thanks, Boss. This is News Geelong here on Channel 31 Analog and Channel 44 Digital, as we go to a break and return with the world of sport and weather after this.